Japanese MP literally stood up in the Japanese parliament and said Muslims should be restricted from entering Japan. And as you can imagine, that clip is doing rounds everywhere on the internet. So I went and checked it out. First thing, this man is real. He's not a nobody. This is not a fake clip going about. Kitamura Haruo, lawyer, been on television for over 20 years, now an MP for the Japanese Conservative Party. He was elected to the upper house last year with over 970,000 votes, highest personal vote for any candidate across the country. When people say fringe, nearly 1 million people put this guy there. 14th of July, Judicial Affairs Committee. The session was about immigration and residency management of Muslims. 2 days later, he questioned the Prime Minister of Japan directly about it. Muslims are literally being talked about in the parliament right now. So what he argues in his own words is that Muslims who don't accept Japanese laws and social customs shouldn't be let in. Atarimaya, of course they shouldn't be let in. Nobody should be let in who doesn't abide by the laws and social customs. I mean, it's obvious, right? Muslim or no Muslim. Here's the thing, that's still singling Muslims out. The sentences, topics, the way they're raised, they're still tying Muslims to crimes. Arrests of foreign nationals recently are up. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's true. Record share only last year. Also a record, 4 million foreign residents and 42 million foreign tourists. I mean, if one goes up, the other's going to go up as well. Vietnam, 42%. China, 12%. Followed by Thailand, Brazil and the Philippines. Now look, he'd have somewhat of a point if any country on that list was a Muslim majority country. There isn't one. What he also said in that committee is the part that nobody's sharing. Freedom of religion is not a right to burden others. What is he talking about specifically? Burials and school dinners. He asked the obvious from the education ministry to say it out loud. Does a school have to take an ingredient out of a meal? Does a school have to find a child somewhere to pray? The ministry said no, it's not obliged. And a school saying no isn't doing anything wrong. In fact, nobody is causing an uproar in the Muslim community. There's no halal friendly school meal, or there's no place to pray for a child. Nobody's saying that. These words that are consistently being chosen, such as burden, where are they coming from? Who's causing this burden? So why is this guy standing up and talking about Islam like it's making demand? And this burial situation, I've already discussed it. Where is the burden? People are buying their own land for it. It's not like we're asking you to give us land. Islam teaches us not to burden others. The highest value we can place is on our neighbor, regardless of their religion. It's the core premise of Islam. Why are these fundamental principles of Islam not being talked about as much as they should? He